Good morning, everybody. You got the Rattlesnake here. I'm going to put up my first of a series of videos on the no confidence revolution. And I'm just going to give you a little tour of my abode. I mean, anyway, this is where I live, and this is where I plot the uprising against the powers that be. So let me give you a little tour. Right here we got Vindicator 5. No usury, no property tax, no income tax, no executions. 911 was treason. No confidence revolution. Do not vote, revolt. And I tell the world that everywhere I go, and I suggest that if you're pissed off at the government robbing you, you do the same as I, and let the world know exactly what you're thinking, and don't think to be hiding something that's so natural to do, and that is want to be a free person and let your creativity go, and instead of being held back by somebody stealing all your funds. But anyway, when people come up behind me, they start to get a gist of what's going on before they see the rest of the truck. And I've got a bunch of work more to do on it, so you can see empty spaces here. But it takes a while to get all these things done. And, well, I don't know, the election's coming up, and it's been quite a circus. And if you have eyes and cannot see and ears and cannot hear, you probably still think the Republicans or Democrats are your friends. But those of us who, there's my son's truck. He's off riding around the country on his motorcycle right now. And his garden that I've been kind of taking care of for him, or my garden too for that matter. Watermelon plants growing. It's kind of late in the year. I don't know if they'll do any good. But there they are, you know. I've got to do some watering here in a little bit. There's the house. Nice, clear. Where's that sun? Anyway, no chemtrails up there yet today, but they do like to spray around here. And the garden's getting a little bit sad. 100-degree days are not very good for it. But I went ahead and put some little tomato plants out. And here's a bunch of avocados. My son loves to eat avocados, and he just dumps them all in here, and they go to growing. Got some mangoes and pecan trees coming up. And there's Tucky. Anyway, he's the old tomcat that takes care of things around here. Tomato plant, pepper plant, okra, beans. This is a compost. Everything just gets thrown in here. And eventually, this is like second year or almost. Anyway, be that as it may, there's an okra coming up right there. And anyway, it's a semi-pitiful garden. Had a real bad attack from some caterpillars, and they really went after these tomato plants, but I think they'll be all right. They're coming along. As a matter of fact, the leaves are starting to come back. Maybe I was too mean to those caterpillars. When I had chickens, I'd throw them in with the chickens and let the chickens decide what to do with them. You know what the chickens always decided? Yummy, yummy. Anyway, look what they did to this tomato plant. They just absolutely attacked it big time. Oh, there's the hill country. Oh, I'll show you my place here. I'm working on it. This is going to be my exercise platform, and I've got the mirror over there so I can watch myself work out. And this right here is, I arched my back on it because I whiplashed my back when I was 20 years old, and I haven't been able to arch myself just by myself. So I've been using this drum here to help me get my back and my arms back in shape for arching. Once I do that, I'll be well on my way to rehealing myself. And this is a nice floor that I put in here. I'm not finished with it. The area under the bed is yet to be done, but I got most of the area. I got this. Got my stove, camping stove. Got a place for the cats to eat. Got my shelves all up here. It is. Some people will probably think this is not too cool, but I think it's pretty cool. I got my computer here, and I got some of my books in here, and I've even got the Declaration of Independence, the broken treaty, just made up for the moment as far as I'm concerned, or something near to freedom for the wealthy, not for the common man. The poor man never got any freedom. He just got taken for a ride. Anyway, this is my ongoing project, and I put this fence up here to try to keep the dogs from running through here, and it kind of works. I hadn't been planning on moving out here at the time, but me and my son had to have some space. His taste and things to pursue a little bit different than my taste. Anyway, I'm getting there's a impromptu storage for my drop cloths and stuff like that, and I'm getting a little bit better place there. Just need to close it in, put the door in there, we'll be done with that. But here's the main house. Yeah, a few little plants up here, things that I have to water. I picked up a little cutting off of this one last year, maybe two. Time goes by, more than a year ago. There's a pear tree, another tomato plant. And this is my backyard. Green belt over here in Austin. Austin's big on green belts, and I wanted to live right next to a green belt, so here I am, right next to a green belt, right at the beginning of the hill country. And anyway, this is my place here, and this is where I plot and plan for overthrowing the government, the Zionist government, the government that gets its orders from Rome via Britain. And this is my little doggy. I slept out here last night under the moon and the stars. It's kind of good for my back to just lay out here, and I'm not a a fortunate son, you might say. No silver spoon here, but I do have a green thumb. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll just walk through the house here, show you my books. Some people have forgotten about books, but I used to read a book a day when I was a kid in junior high. I had all my homework done by the time that I headed home. I made this so that I put books on either side. I've taken some of my books over to my office bedroom area. Anyway, so this is Oh, here's. I'll show you a picture of my mother. I got her that bougainvillea, and it was just a little plant behind her, and it grew up real nice. She passed away in 2007, but there she is. Uh, and this is my old friend Conley Sullivan. He drank himself to death, like several of my alcoholic friends did. He was just tired of this system. He couldn't stand it anymore. Besides that, his wife broke his heart, so he drank himself to death. He was head injured. He used to work for the city of Austin and got involved in a wreck. Got head injured along the way. And robbed of most of his money, I might add. But that's the way it goes. Anyway, this is where I spend my time, and I'm doing a lot of research right now, so I'll be coming back to you and set up and kind of let you know my mind. And that's it. That's the tour, the Rattlesnake's home place, the new headquarters of the revolution, the no confidence revolution, I might add. Big difference from out and out warfare between different groups in the country going against each other. In this case, all the groups get together and become Americans, and not only just Americans, but sovereign Americans. And then when they go around saying sir to you, it'll be the true thing, and instead of a hypocrisy, a deception, sir, sir, my foot, survivor or servant or servile, yes, but sir, that's a title of nobility, and the only nobles we have around here are esquires. That's another topic. All right, that's it. Before I get long-winded, because that can happen too. Oops, here we go. Oh, that didn't work.